60. $45.
Snookered somewhere, I guess. Yes, lovely man, Dennis Taylor, and loves his darts, no doubt. Be having a peep at this tournament, maybe even now.
95.
Anyway, these lads have broken off, well, we'll just say, not too flashingly, but Monk, 45
60.
to start with, 60, that's an improvement. And the one thing you can guarantee from Colin Monk, he will live every single dart that his son throws here, perhaps more than his very own when he plays.
Oh, he knows all about it. A former Masters winner and a British Open winner.
140.
A couple of semis at the Embassy.
Why, aye, man. I perfectly agree with that. Yep.
140.
Paul Nicholson from North Shields. Geordie okay, but spent many years out in Australia and has Australian citizenship. They even will be representing the country in a tournament next month.
Yes, in the World
95.
Cup.
Yes.
We're playing with Simon Whitlock. Formidable pairing.
Well, Whitlock now the Aussie #1. He was a couple of years ago, you know. Nicholson
59.
burst onto the
Ball
scene at
requires
the World Championships.
111.
Well, he's not everybody's favourite, but I think he's a great pro. No, coming down for 19 here.
Well,
Double 16, Chris.
for an early lead and a hold. He's going to be back, but doesn't need to be.
Paul Nicholson.
That part of his game is what won him the Players' Championship event. His finishing was phenomenal against Taylor in that semi-final.
140.
Yes, it was a remarkable performance. He predicted he'd beat Taylor on that occasion, and he was not wrong. He threw really, really well.
Those type of events, I think, suit him. He's an incredibly physically fit young man. He's, you know,
99.
he's really into jogging and
Well, he was out at 8 o'clock this morning walking around Wolverhampton, I'm told. A nice long walk. I was just creeping out of bed in Manchester.
And
85.
that type of format, very similar to the UK Open, you think it would suit him because he has got that fitness, level of fitness, and can play all day.
Well, with darts like this, that's a beautiful lie. You fancy another one somehow to
100.
nestle alongside. Not quite, but later in the match, I suspect he'll be doing that. Not that it's a long game, Chris. Over quickly, best of 9 legs for you, lads.
Yeah,
Takes
it's a short
us an hour and a half
60.
in the pub.
Yeah, short course. It's a bit of a sprint for these boys, especially if you lose the first couple of legs. Really becomes tough. Trouble 20. We'll leave him 170.
77.
Disappointing last dart. He was thinking got ahead, wasn't he? You've got to start thinking about your finish in the 300s at times.
I spoke about Dennis Taylor. I know they play 4 or 5 shots ahead of themselves. I think, especially the Dutch
60.
players, they really do think ahead. Anything from around 303 to 306 and 309, they really use the board. That's the biggest change in the game, I think, I've noticed over the sort of past 5 years is the arithmetic. And you'd know all about that.
65.
Yep.
And it requires 156.
He's looking here to make a hole in this. He ideally would have liked to have taken it out.
Take
But
one
it's
treble
got
now.
Nicholson for a 160.
100.
That was a terrific last
Paul
game. We saw a
requires
170 from
160.
Lloyd, a 150 from Fitton, under pressure. Now, can he do a 160? He can indeed, Chris.
Shots on. Just pulled that one.
100.
That's not a good sign
And it
because that
requires
first start
56.
really invited another one to join it. Double top here for the youngster. No problem! Oh, you're not going to monkey around with me,
first. Game on.
That will settle any early nerves. I have to say I'm impressed with him so far. Nicholson out of the gate. He's responded well, holding his throw. First 180 of the match.
140.
Yes, and that's the thing, isn't it? The younger player here has got to break through in order to win. That's the beauty of winning the bull in the practice room. You have that distinct
58.
advantage over best of 9 legs of knowing if you hold your throw. It's not a case of you never know, you do know. It's game, set and match.
Well, you'd like to think 5-15 dart legs would get you over the line.
140.
Jedward. If it's anything like they're singing, I think they did 26.
139.
Well, terrific darts there from Monk. Still got it all to do in this leg, but those are the darts that keep you in touch, keep you on your opponent's shoulder. Just reminds him that you're still around.
Gonna have to come out of there. He's completely blocked the route in.
91.
Good switch. Leaves 130. A nice easy finish for these pros. Well, he can't leave a finish now. He needed at least a 140 or a 134 to leave the 170.
130.
So big effort from Nicholson here to polish this off in 12 darts. He doesn't have to go for bull even if he gets the treble. He's 50 left. Now if Monk could have been on 164 or certainly 64, you'd have seen Nicholson go for the bull, but 32.
There's no reason to put yourself under any extra pressure.
85.
He's now got 3
requires
clear darts at a
32.
double instead of potentially only 2. And he knows he's got 6 darts at this.
Game shot in the third
needs
leg.
6 darts
Paul
when your
Nicholson.
name's Paul
4 places
Nicholson.
Aaron DeVille first.
That's good
Game
darts,
on.
13 arrows. And Nicholson already with an impressive 100.67 average.
134.
Like he means business. But that's a great start for Monk. Never mind the averages. If he wins his leg narrowly, even if he loses the legs where Nicholson throws first, by a big margin, he's still in the game.
Well, that's why you sometimes see that big difference in averages. You know, if you're getting left a long way behind on their throw, yet you're winning yours, you know, reasonably comfortably, you can be 10, 15
60.
points, you know,
And yet
behind.
level in the game.
Yet level in the game. And we see it quite often.
We do.
Especially with a certain Mr. Taylor who's up later on. You see that a lot. Some, you know, players can be level pegging with him, but could be 10, 12 points behind in the average. It doesn't tell.
57.
Qualified by reaching the Under-21 World Championship, which comes up in a few weeks' time.
100.
You'll meet Michael van Gerwen in that final. Well, Aaron Monk, and a great performance last weekend in qualifying for that, and indeed in qualifying for this at the same time. Wonderful opportunity this gives him.
Oh, it's huge. So early in his career to have the
100.
opportunity to play 3 live games, you know, against 3 established professional players. His only other success really was he played an event, New Kids on the Hockey.
85.
And he won that event. And this year he won the Eastbourne Open, which used to be quite a big event for us pros a few years back. Still takes some winning. Big field.
100.
Well, 100,
Aaron requires
but Monk still
122.
in with a great chance here. Oh, it's a lovely first dart. Now the double 7. This is fantastic. Oh,
108.
unlucky lad. Unlucky.
Paul requires
Can
104.
Nicholson now break his heart by breaking the throw?
Oh, he's already had 1 ton plus finish. Still got a chance. Treble 18 leaves double 16.
Now, what would you do here, Chris? 14
21.
wanted. You go for double 7, or do you go?
Aaron
You got 10
14.
and 6 together. He's going to go for the double 7, I think.
Being shot in the fourth
when you're
leg.
Aaron Monk,
Aaron Monk.
you don't need anybody to tell you. It's 2 legs all. Game on. Well, they're up there on the balcony here in Wolverhampton, enjoying, as you can see, Nicholson versus Monk. They've had some fine
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fifth leg,
already.
it's
Two
Paul
cracking
McGraw
games.
first. Game on.
Have gone the distance. Waits beating Stompy 5-4. Lloyd beating Fitton 5-4. This game, 2-2. All legs with throw so far. Chris Mason
93.
has a look of possibly going all the way as well.
Not from the evidence so far. Aaron's just taking care of his own legs at the
59.
moment. He's not doing a lot on the Nicholson throw, which is why he trails some 12 points in the average, but he's well in this match.
$81.
Yes, Nicholson's won his legs with more ease than has Monk. Thus, that discrepancy in the averages. But since it
140.
matters not a jot, it's the main leg score that matters most.
The longer this match goes, the more confident Monk's going to be.
This is a lovely combination. Lovely, plenty of room for another. And he picked it out. Oh, yes. Finger-licking good, that one. Beautiful darts.
Pick that spot. The only look at the response from Monk.
140. Paul requires 147.
We were talking about Dennis Taylor earlier. If he's watching, he knows how to get 147. I won't remind you, but he's gone 19s first. Well, Monk's left himself on a bogey. Couldn't do much
53.
about it from 302, but he's still in this leg, Chris.
Well, he did hit the two treble 20s first, so he could have come out and left himself a shot.
105.
Good
right.
thinking.
Paul
That leaves him
requires
a two-darter.
94.
Pressure on Nicholson to hold. First time we've seen his throw threatened.
Under pressure, go the bull route, surely. Yes. Oh, 44 left, thinking about it. Double 16, hit it already. 2 out of 3 so far. Oh,
70.
is that pressure beginning to show?
Yeah, he's
Alan
pushed a few
requires
already in this
57.
one. 17 for tops. First break. 1 dart left. Double 10.
47.
Well, he might well
requires
rue that.
24.
What an opportunity. This man doesn't have to break through. He's got the darts. Monk needs to have the chance. Nicholson double 12. Easy
on the full
peasy.
flag.
3-2. Not the most
16
impressive
out of
leg
the
he's ever
first.
thrown. But
Come
that'll
on.
do.
A sigh of relief from that one, I'm sure. That could be a big turning point in this one. How will
60.
Monk respond to missing out on that opportunity of taking a lead for the first time in this match and that all-important breaker throw, which he must get at some point to win?
Really frustrating. He's been here since 9 o'clock this morning, Aaron Monk, practicing.
99.
First in the arena, first in the players' room. Probably hit double top and double 10 more times than Soft Mick. But when he really needed it, then it just wasn't
58.
there.
Oh, I have to say, he did go straight at it. It
He
was
did.
a little bit more convincing than Nicholson's previous throw at double 16.
Oh, he did this earlier. He got one on the right-hand side. He didn't on that
140.
occasion. But a 140's handy there. Gives him a healthy lead. Pressure on the lad in black. Oh, he's answering perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And 180 there for Monk. One apiece now on that particular score. How he needed that, Mr. Mason.
Well, it certainly make him feel good. 4 18s, need 190. That lead
92.
guarantees him a shot at 170. We've seen it today from Lloydie.
Yeah, always a nice moment when somebody clocks out the maximum checkout.
I think Lloydie
43.
won the match play on the
Paul requires
170.
170.
Remembered it well back in 2005.
previous to that to win a title. Now he's finished as 161
60.
by a certain Mr.
And
Bristow.
it requires 160.
Oh, what a good first start. Oh, just
100.
so much needed
Paul
that other
requires
treble for the
110.
shot at double top. Now this for real daylight, Chris. Big 1-1-0 this in the match, isn't it?
Oh, he's had a 111. He's gone the 19s route.
42. And it
In fact, it
requires
was Ted
60.
Anke that won the first title with 170. It was the year I should have won it.
Game shot on the six leg. Aaron
Oh,
Monk.
we won't go into that, Chris.
Sounds like
I've
it's
seen
Paul
Ted today and I'm
first.
reminded of it. I
Game
remind him of
on.
it every time I see him.
Yeah, I remember it well. But anyway, that was almost 11 years ago, wasn't it?
Thanks, John.
That was a second 180 for Nicholson. He looks cool. Tickled pink with that one.
He'll be tickled pink.
125.
Every time Nicholson gets a massive score, 180, this lad hits back with a couple of trebles usually, but can't quite get the third.
Yeah, really impressed with Aaron so far. 30 average at the minute. 90 a throw.
57.
Is a good standard in anybody's book.
20-year-old from Basingstoke. I have happy memories of Basingstoke. Did an exhibition with Eric Bristow, and the
85.
winds came that night, that great October '87 when the Storms couldn't get home. That's
At least
my
you were in good
memory of
company.
Basingstoke. Yes.
Marooned with Bristow.
Because of high winds.
132.
I've been marooned with Brissy many times.
Oh yes, oh yes.
100.
100. Neat and tidy top, but
132.
not enough, it would appear. Nicholson, 132, no pressure. He'll go an orthodox route for the treble 20.
It's awkward. He wants a ton to leave that 32. That's a tremendous
100.
start.
That was an incredible dart, wasn't it? Perfectly weighted. Perfectly aimed. Now needs a treble. Needs a treble of any type. Biggish treble.
100.
That's an excellent
Ball
dart too.
requires
Just in
32.
case. He may not get a shot. Nicholson's finishing's been impressive. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 6. 3 out of 7. Oh dear,
60.
dear, dear. Now that ton, that
And
last
it was
ton of
91.
Buckhead that gave him a ton gives him half a chance here.
A forced error. Oh, if that a 14 leaves 77. Treble 19 leaves double 10. It's the most direct route. He's unlucky there on that 25. If he'd hit that 25 at
66.
16 would have given one dart at the ball.
Paul
He'd
requires
have been
60.
in there possibly, but Will Nicholson, having had 3 darts to win this leg already,
Game shot on the seventh
not
leg.
let him off
Paul
this
Nicholson.
time.
Eight legs
4-3
found
to
into
Nicholson,
reverse.
1 leg
Game
away
on.
from victory with that dart.
Didn't need to be asked twice. It's a couple of chances. Aaron's had
60.
in this match to break the throw.
But Monk only kicking off with 60, and surely now Nicholson will sense and scent the possibility of finishing it off here and now. That's a
140.
great reply.
Oh, goodness, that
to
glass is bigger than that girl.
$134. 134.
You could have a bath in that, John.
He's really in the zone now, isn't he, Chris?
Starting to turn the screw.
140.
Well, I've got to say, the lad doesn't give up. It's a case of keep your head on, and he's certainly done that in this match. Never been ahead, but
he's raised his game too, you know, that's what's impressive.
45. And it
now
requires
an opportunity
160 subs.
perhaps.
Needs a treble.
100.
As he did earlier, got that last dart treble that can make so much of a difference.
It's great composure from the young man. So hard, you got to keep your body still, keep your head still.
45.
Pressure is now
And it
all on
requires
Nicholson.
67.
Well, 50 left. Tops now for 4 apiece. Oh, played as a whistle. And whistle going to the last leg now.
Oh, his dad there, Colin, he's thrilled. He's very proud. Both the finishing, 4 out of 9 for Nicholson, 4 out of 8 for Monk. Very impressive. 90 average, 93-33 for Nicholson.
Well, as with the matches which preceded this one, another one that goes the distance and another quality affair. And, wonderful
96.
entertainment here at the Wolverhampton Civic Hall. Every leg has gone with throw, 1 or 2 of them precariously, but they've gone with throw, so favours Nicholson. But you look at the score, he needs another treble, Chris.
Oh, in fairness,
96.
Aaron's one looked the one that was going to break. He looked on the more likely to break.
Well, Monk has improved his game as it's gone on, whereas Nicholson's has diminished. The average is almost identical now at 92.8 for this man and 91.99. All but a midges from 92
140.
for the other.
Great 140 from Nicholson there.
Was it needed a big score?
100.
Oh, that was a sign of inexperience there, staying up.
Should have gone for 25. Should have gone for the ball.
15 at least to guarantee a shot at 170. Oh, an 18 would have left him 167.
Yes.
That could be costly.
And I would hope that somebody would show him that and he would learn from it so that it doesn't happen next time round.
If he hits another one of these, he'd be wounded. 85 to go, jump.
Yep. Treble 15's a nice one. Some go well. He's left off for the ball and left himself 60. Now then, Nicholson will certainly go for the bull here. This is a lovely finish if you can get the 50. And then the double 16. Absolutely brilliant finish from Nicholson. Wonderful, wonderful match again. The 20-year-old Aaron Monk has shown he's got what it takes, but it's Nicholson who wins by the odd leg in 9.